Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So we already know that when you meet the imam in Ruku, you have met up with that rakah. Now there's usually some confusion in this area that I'm not sure if I met him in Ruku or not. So you came to the masjid and you said Allahu Akbar, you're trying to rush to Ruku, but then you just saw the imam has stood up. So you're not sure, did I meet him in Ruku or not? So there are two scenarios that could play out in this case. Number one is you're already in doubt, okay? You are not sure. But in your not being sure, there are two ways of not being sure. The first way of not being sure is, I'm not sure if I met him in Rukur, but it is more likely. You have something that is more likely. So if you have something that is more likely, you follow what is more likely. So for example, it is more likely that I met him. So okay, you met him. You are going to count that rakah for yourself. And it is more likely that I didn't meet him in Rukur. Remember, you are not deceiving yourself here. It is a real confusion. So if it is more likely you didn't meet him and then you didn't meet him. But if you are in this state where you are in doubt and there's a doubt that is more likely, after the salah, you are going to do the prostration of forgetfulness. After your prayer, you do two sajda because you were in doubt in your salah. And the only time you will not do these two sajda, the sujood sahu, in this case, is if you go with what is more likely is that you met the salah and you met actually all of the salah. So you don't have to pray anything after the imam. So you met the whole salah with the imam. In this case, you don't do any sujood sahu because when you have a doubt or something in your salah that you pray behind the imam, and then the imam has taken away the sujood sahu. So you don't need to do that when you pray behind the imam and you meet all of the rak'ah with the imam. But if you build on your thoughts that is more likely, and then you didn't meet all of the salah with the imam, which means after the taslim of the imam, you had to stand up and repay something. So in that case, you do your sujood sahu after your taslim. Now the second case is you join, but you don't have any thought that is more likely. So you just know, I'm not sure if I met him, and there's nothing that is more likely here. So in this case, you just assume I didn't meet him. And you are going to repay the rakah after the imam says taslim. And also you are going to do sujood sahu before you say taslim. In the first case that you're building on something that is more likely, your sujood sahu is going to be after your taslim if you didn't meet all of the rakah with the imam. And the second case that you don't have anything that is likely, your sujood sahu is going to be before your taslim. And this is how you meet up with salah.